Once again, a very good morning to everyone. Nice to see there's a change that all the participants attending with their video on. Wow, what a welcome change. So it's lovely to say good morning when everybody is visible. Thank you, everyone. So now, just tell me one thing. When was the last time you woke up and thought, wow, today I'm genuinely excited? Of course, not the excitement of a holiday or a Friday or a sale on Amazon. I mean that quiet, glowing feeling that says, I have something to look forward to. I know who I am and where I'm going. So, for some of you, that feeling is a daily visitor. And for most of us, it shows up once in a while, like a distant relative who comes, makes life beautiful, and then disappears without warning. So, today, we are going to talk about exactly that, how to make that feeling your permanent house guest, not a rare visitor. So, welcome to Daily Habits that keep you inspired. So, we've all heard this line, I'll start when I feel motivated, right? The student who waits to feel like studying, the woman who waits to feel like exercising, the professional who waits to feel inspired before writing that email or starting that project. And here's the honest truth. Motivation is like Delhi's winter sun, I would say. It arrives late, stays briefly, and disappears just when you are enjoying it. So you cannot build a life on motivation, but you absolutely can build one on habits. So there's a beautiful metaphor I love. Inspiration is not found, it is built daily. So let me say that again. Inspiration is not found, it is built daily. So think of it like a geyser at home. You don't wait for hot water to magically appear. You turn it on 10 minutes before. Inspiration works the same way. You don't wait for it, you warm it up. So, what does this warming up looks like? So I call it your daily inspiration stack. Three small, non-negotiable inputs that feed your mind and soul every single day. Ready? Let's go. First, read for 10 minutes. Yes. Not a news feed, not WhatsApp forwards, actual reading. A book, an article, a biography, or a poem. So here's a scene most of us know. It's 11 p.m. The house is finally quiet. Priya has finished cooking, helping with homework, managing three video calls, arguing with the Wi Fi router, and she collapses on the sofa and picks up a phone and spends 40 minutes scrolling through reels. Now, of course, I'm not judging Priya. I'm free on most evenings, I can say. But what if she spent even 10 of those minutes reading something that actually expanded her mind? So I'm sure somebody might be Priya today. So reading is the only habit that lets you live 1,000 lives without leaving your drawing room. Number two, reflect. Yeah, just for 5 minutes. Now here's where most people say, meditation. Oh, that's not for me. I can't sit still. I'm not talking about meditation. I'm talking about 5 minutes of honest, quiet conversation with your own self. Yes. Ask yourself two questions. What went well today? Two, what am I grateful for right now? That's it. You don't need an app. You don't need a journal. You just need 5 minutes and a little honesty. And for the men, I see you already mentally dismissing this as too emotional. So let me reframe it for you. Virat Kohli doesn't just train his body, he talks about training his mind between deliveries. Reflection is performance review, it's strategy. Call it that. And suddenly, it doesn't feel so uncomfortable. And number three, move. Yes, before you groan, I'm not asking you to run a half marathon. Walk to your balcony, stretch, dance in your kitchen while the chai is brewing, climb one extra flight of stairs. Science is clear on this. Movement releases dopamine and serotonin, the brain's natural happiness cocktail. So, 5 minutes of movement can shift your entire mood. I know a homemaker in her 40s who started doing exactly 5 minutes of stretching every morning while her family was still asleep. She said, those 5 minutes are the only ones that belong completely to me. And they change how I show up for everyone else. So that's the power of movement. It doesn't change your body, it changes your presence. So now I want you to do something right now in your mind, or if you have a notebook, of course, on paper. So I want you to build your own daily inspiration stack. Just three commitments. Yes, 10 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of reflection, and 5 minutes of movement. 20 minutes. Less than one episode of a series. Less than the time most of us spend arguing with auto drivers about the route. Pick your time. Will it be morning before the house wakes up? Lunchtime, late evening? The key is same time every day because habit doesn't live in discipline, it lives in routine. Yes. So let me leave you with this. In this country, we grow up believing that inspiration is something that visits great people, writers, artists, leaders, not us, not ordinary people with ordinary mornings and overwhelming to do lists. But that's the most beautiful lie we have been told. Every great life, every person who woke up purposeful, who created something meaningful, who showed up as their best self, built that through small daily choices, not one big moment, a thousand small ones. Inspiration isn't a destination, it's the road itself, built one habit at a time, one day at a time. So you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So build the system, inspiration will follow. So here's my call to action. Not next Monday, not from tomorrow, but today. Pick one book or article to read tonight, just 10 minutes. Before you sleep, ask yourself what went well today. So tomorrow morning, move your body for 5 minutes before your phone gets you. So that's your stack, that's your system, and that quietly, consistently, beautifully is how you build a life that keeps inspiring you. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.